Gogeta.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about the deck.
So we're playing Gogeta, which is S for Vegeta, S for Goku on the front. So the main thing in your front you just want to remember is it ignores the energy sauce and it allows you to combo with your cards. Obviously, it's going to let your deck do this. The main ability is when it swings, you're going to draw one, and you may take up to one life. So depending on what deck you're going to play with, I would say against red, don't take the life. Against blue, green, take the life, get yourself down to 4. You only awaken at 4 or less. You get to free play your Z card, and you get to untap an energy. Your leader is very proficient on skills and auto checks. So on the backside, all your successors, your alliances, your agencies, and your rivals can be fulfilled by any color card, any multicolor card in your deck because of your leader, as long as you're using GTs. When he attacks or whenever a GT hits the graveyard that was ditched by a GT effect, you're gonna draw a card. So the more multicolors you're playing, the better this leader is gonna chain off. So obviously we're gonna start with the staples of the deck, which is gonna be we're gonna play 3 Mercenary Tahoes. He's literally built for the deck. Pay 1, you combo with a card, entry cost combo cost of 1, and you draw a card, and then he gets played, ignoring he gains barrier to enter, and when he's blocked, when you use him to block, or when he swings at something, activate battle and ignoring barrier, KO that card. He's built for this deck because everything you play in your deck by your leader effect has one combo, so you can combo anything. Guarantees gonna be played. We're gonna play 3 of him.
Solid.
Then we're gonna follow with our super combos, which are gonna be the Lucifer Confrontation. Now, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, why don't you just run the Vegeta? Why don't you run the SS4s?" Because those require you to be at 4 less life. These only require you to have 2 Z energy. These are easier to get to early game, just because your opponent wants to wait until you get to later. These are good to have just in case. Obviously, we're running 3 Nemesis. 3 fine Nemesis.
Yes, sir.
Reason why is you're gonna draw so much. There's no point in playing 4, and we're gonna run 2 Time Magics. We have cards that replace Time Magic, but I'll show you guys later in hand. We don't like taking life for Time Magic, so that's why we're gonna run 2. We run Nimbus because floodgates. Now you're playing with multicolors. That's the reason why we're not gonna be overstelling on the single color effects. Now we're gonna run 3 of the Goku. Woo. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's a board wiper. It draws 2, and because of your leader, if you discard a multicolor, you're drawing 3. And you get played for 2 if you have 3 more energy. It's good for any multicolor good deck you can go into. The Alliance, remember, because of your leader, any of your cards that multicolor can tap into it. So all your cards can tap into it. It's a good board wiper because it kills everything. It just doesn't ignore barrier. Saber, 3. I would say play 4 if you want to feel safe. 3 is really good because you can search them out. Then we're going to be playing 3 of our Vegeta's Final Battles. I use him to charge most of the time, but he's also a good searcher because he can tap and he can look for any 8 or 6 4-drop Gogeta GT card. So the thing good about this is it doesn't specify a multicolor GT card. So you can search out the Pacific, either the Skurs, any of your 8 or 4 drops, anything you want to throw in there. There are multiple cards you can search out with this now. Really good at searching. I usually use it for energy because it's a green-blue. Remember, the main problem is this deck has that combo effect, which is your leader requires you to, all your battle cards requires you to have 2 or more multicolor
In your energy?
Yeah, requires you to have 2 multicolored GT cards in your energy, not any multicolor cards, GT cards specifically. So getting just 2 of these in your energy usually satisfies you. All right, so I have these to replace the 2 Time Magics. As you can see, even with this guy, most of your green blue cards are gonna have revival. This is gonna let you draw and untap them. You're
Nice
gonna have
combo.
a blocker. There's a Vegeta here that has a blocker. Untap it, draw a card. You're never gonna use the active main, but it's a good pay 1. Get rid of those energies you're gonna be using. Draw cards, untap your blockers. Just so your opponent doesn't feel safe. Obviously, we're gonna keep our staples in here.
Nice.
4 Trunks. All right. You always run 4 of these. You run 4 of this Gohan too. Aegis, guarantee untapping 2 energy. Discarding 1, leader effect, replace that 1. And this guy is really good to release from evil because when he's played, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and negate his skills for the rest of the turn. Doesn't have to be the one swinging. If they try to feel a little too comfortable, they try to wait until a little bit later. Playing this guy usually does stop a lot of cards. You play 4 of them, guaranteed need to be stapled in your deck.
I agree.
We're playing 3 Son Gohans, Final Battles. Activate main, next something by 20. Really good when your opponent's like swinged out and you just need something to get rid of. Play this guy, next one by 20, make your opponent choose either to crit a life or draw 2. So it replaces itself in your hand, and it's just a 15k body. Still a red to yellow, which is good in your energy as well. But you mainly want to just get red cards on the field because it doesn't excel by 20. It's good for the offering effect because it doesn't cost anything. 1 energy for an offering is really good.
Yeah, good into indestructible too.
Yeah. Here goes another good staple. These are our Gohans. Same thing with the Trunks, Aegis, perfect in his deck, untapping energy, golden. This one has a better ability than this one has a secondary ability where it's played, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and it can't untap to the end of their turn. So you can play this card on your turn and rest one, have one of the cards that's in rest mode, make it so they can't untap. So it can stop opponent's turns. It's a good blocker as well. So you play it, make it so it can't untap, block with the next swing. There we go. Technically, it's a replacement for a dormant potential, but it kind of does the same thing. Again, you gotta have 2 more energy for these effects. Now we're playing 3 of this. I technically did not like this card until the promo card.
Yes.
Offering Spirit Boost is really it's a 30k body. Spirit Boost for 1 offering. You might get a life or you might get draw 2. Still 30k body on top of it. It has a permanent that can't be evolved, so it's literally a 30k body. I never play this card from my hand. I use effects to play them, which you can do now. So, 3 of those perfectly, just 3. These are my baby.
Love that card. Does a lot of work.
Does a lot of work. We play 4 of our Vegetas. Revival, blocker. You KO himself, KO another card in your opponent's side of the field, trigger revival, bring him back. This is one of your key points in the deck. You see this guy, you play him out, your opponent has to deal with him. That game is going to be a thing, of course, but most time they can't deal with him unless they go and spend a lot of their energy trying to remove him from the field. Key point, never charge these guys. Always go into this situation where you're going to have a blocker in the field. And when you saw earlier, we had Dende's Pot, so you can swing with him with 30k. When your opponent swings, negate the attack, untap him for the blocker effect.
Combos. You can play him as early as turn 2, which is crazy.
We're playing 2 of these guys. These guys access to black.
Mm-hmm.
And he has an ability that if you have Goku in the field, well, his ability is if you have 7 or more GT cards, multicolor, in your energy, field, drop, or Z energy, you can play him for free. You remove him and Goku from the game, and it shuffles all battle cards from your drop and your opponent's drop back into the deck. Very good golden, very good solid, but mostly it's because you get access to black as well. It might come in handy, but also it's a 10k combo. Because of your leader, it's a free 10k combo.
Yes.
So it's never a dead card. Obviously, we're gonna play a little bit of trickiness. We're gonna play Dr. Euro. Multicolor card, really good. Remember, your leader is gonna fill any cost of your multicolors. It's gonna be filled, so you can discard it if it's in your hand and you feel like it's dead card. Discard it to an overrival. Discard it to an Aegis, and you get to draw a card to replace it. The main thing is if it's discarded, if it's sent to the drop for revival, it gets played for free. Which is you have 4 cards in your deck that revival now. It's most of the time you're gonna get a blocker. 50k blocker, you're gonna get play. It's gonna chain off of what I play later in deck. My baby, the new and improved Trunks. Woo! This carries games. This with your leader carries games now. So obviously 2 more energy, play it for 1. When it's played, you draw a card. Replaces itself off the bat. You KO itself, choose one of your 8 drops in your drop with a combo cost of 500, and you get to play it from your drop.
Boss.
Get the 8 drop Goku, boom. Get that 8 drop Vegeta, boom. Play them back out, and he triggers revival to bring himself back. He is your key component. He's gonna make your deck current. He's gonna make you flood the board really fast. He's gonna let you draw a bunch of cards because of your leader. He is gonna be your key ticket to winning the game. 4. Don't play no less than 4. And these are some techs that I play. So I play Healing Pod.
I think he was the first one to start that off at the Niagara Regionals, and then everybody started copying. 100%.
You gotta love that dude. In this deck, Healing Pod does a lot of work. All right, you're gonna be, let's say you kill this guy, you get to play a free 8 drop, play a green guy, draw a card from this. Play this guy, discard, draw a card from your leader. That's 2 draws from just playing 1 guy.
Yeah.
If you get to the next turn with this guy on the field, that's 3 draws from just playing 1 guy for nothing, free.
Yeah, they've been grinding that for a while. The first to do it.
You're right. Vegeta does this too. Both Vegetas does this. This card refills your hand fast.
You don't go neg, you only go plus.
In this case, just in case you guys don't remember, this does have an ability that you can pay 4 to play a 4 drop from your drop. and it doesn't play with skills not negated. So let's just say your opponent starts to get you to like 8 energy, and you're like, I can't really do much. Yeah, you can just kick this off the board to free play this guy back, and then like start chain over again. Like nothing's stopping you.
Options.
Now this is what I play early game. I play one. One play Vegeta.
It's tech.
I either see it turn 1 or I put it into my energy. It's a yellow card. You can tap it to find them, but either way. The main fact, and since all your cards have a generic cost for their cost, monocolor cards to your energy is okay. You multiply them for turn 1. Search out a 4-drop sand, which means you can go get your searcher. You can go get your revival kit. You can go get your negging. It's a good way to go make sure you see your pieces. I usually go get trunks, guaranteed win. We only play one of these. The only reason why I'm only playing one of these because they're dead cards in hand. If you don't have the 4 on the field, if you draw like 2 of these guys, they're dead cards in hand. They're only 10k combos. But obviously, go to card if you have the setup for it. Great, respectable. I mean, I play 1 because I can always search it.
True.
Obviously, we playing only 1 Frieza. Mainly because it draws cards when it swings. It draws a card when it plays, and then when it swings, it KOs on taps. I rarely occasionally play this card, but it's good to have against any Saiyan deck. Vegeta, Pan, it's a good card to have. And then my favorite bad boy, our skirt. A lot of people is like, why don't you play the Gogeta 8 skirt? Because this does better. Costs you 3. Why is it going to cost you 3? Because you're going to play 4 bodies from your drop, Z energy. You're going to play 4 bodies from your Z energy or your drop with their skills negated for the game. You know how many 30k bodies this deck came with?
A lot.
You get 4 bodies with GT in the name, play them. This guy comes out. That's 5 bodies for 3 energy. And then when he swings, if his power is 70k or more, so he counts all GT cards on the field, he counts all GT cards, gets +5 for each one. If his power is 70k, you board wipe the field in Northern Barrier and burn your opponent alive. The only thing stopping this is petrification. That's the only thing stopping this card. Why would I want all that energy in yellow when you go and play your cards once per turn? Or limit 1 skill when I can do this and board wipe motherfuckers and still get swings after it.
This does a lot of heavy lifting. That's why you lifting the spirit bomb.
Yeah, I love this guy. He's my golden guy. When he hits the field, it's usually game over. Most people don't survive after him because like even if you swing, your leader gets +5. He gets +5 on his own. With the 4 guys that he brings out, he's already at 6-5. You get 1 more body on the field, boom, he's at 70. That's not hard. It's not really a hard thing to hit.
Yeah, pretty easy.
70k, boom, board wipes. If your opponent doesn't negate, it's still a 70k coming onto the face. So that's 2 life that you gotta take off the bat. This is my favorite guy. Going to our Z decks, we're gonna play 1 Oolong. Everybody plays Oolong. You know, you're gonna copy your big boys, 30ks, 40ks, 70k.
Crazy.
The funny thing is, with the guy with the alliance, the Goku has alliance to their turn. It's early in the game.
Yeah, I think he keeps that.
No, it's for the battle.
So
with most of the cards, man, you're gonna get your 30ks. You're gonna guarantee these guys gonna become a 30k. He's a staple for yellow, of course.
Yep.
So we're gonna run a little bit. We're gonna run a little bit chains. We're gonna play 2 Unisons. Yes, I know Unison's good, but the problem is the unit has no protection, and Unison kills easily nowadays. You want to have him turn 1 or 2. Once he's out, if he gets killed, you may want to go again if you have the energy for it. If you don't, it doesn't stop your deck anyway.
Yeah.
It just makes it so you get extra body, an extra blocker, and guarantees your leader becoming 20k into the end of your opponent's turn.
Help you carry you to like turn 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Help you get there.
We're also going to be carrying 2 of these. Now, your leader plays 1 for free when he awakens. It is a silver bullet. It literally makes it so your opponent can't do damage to you. Having this on the field already deters your opponent swinging with big guys because you can just crack this off the field and then the opponent does no damage. It ruins it and it goes into auto stat. Having the second one, just in case you remove the first one on the field, it costs 1 and 2. Like, it's easy to play out.
Yeah.
I don't play more than that because if your game was going to the point that you're using 3 of these, you are a problem.
You already lost.
Obviously, we got the new promo Gogeta. We're running 2 until they fix the auto on this and they make it reasonable. I only run 2. I play him maybe once. I played him like 3 times in like a game of 7. Good still. He's still a draw 3. Discard 1. and you get a 4-drop into your hand. So it's a +4 to your hand, discarding 1, so +3 to your hand no matter what. Still a critical hit. Costing 3, not worth it until you get turn 5, turn 6 when you have that much energy. It's still good to have in your deck. I won't take them anywhere past 2. 1 is more significant. I just had 2 winter stamps, so why not?
Got the space.
We're playing Piccolo because you're playing so much green. Why not? Bond 3, give it 1,000. Bond 5, board wipe. Not board wipe. Choose a card, knowing barrier KO it. Why not?
And that's not hard. A barrier removal for 1 energy, that's pretty efficient.
Obviously, we're playing this because we're playing so much green. And just to be funny, if they was like, oh, your healing pod is not a thing, you can send a healing pod away with this shit too. So you can figure, you don't have to lose a body on the field. You can just get rid of the healing pod, play this guy for 1. Get rid of a body then, and then get the double strike. It's a good way to cheat this guy out because you're going to be playing a lot of green in this deck. And these guys are lifesavers.
Ooh, this is tech.
This deck, the deck puts red and green energy into your energy, no problem. There's a times where this deck goes down to hand size. This guy's going to replace your hand. Swing, combo, draw. Swing, combo, draw. 4 less cards in hand, draw. I only play 2 because they don't usually last turn after that. But also, they do have the effect of making your opponent discard 1. If they stay on the field, your opponent did something wrong.
Yeah. Side deck?
My side deck is very simple. 1 release from evil because you don't use it very much. It's a dead card in your hand 90% of the time. As many times I've seen this card get used in the deck, I hate it. I used to love it, but it's just you discard this card, negate its skills from 1 turn. No replacement, no nothing like that. And it doesn't really stop the turn.
It's just for specific situations.
Yeah, and it costs. And you gotta have a Z card on the field for Z
Unison.
For unison. Any unison specifically.
Yeah, any unison.
Yeah, any unison. And with this deck, your unison isn't always gonna be guaranteed to be there. We're playing Boojin because we play green.
Nice.
It's a good early game stopper. People don't see it coming. Why not? We're playing Cell and North Barrier skills. Cost 1. Why not?
Yeah.
And North Barrier, activate main you North card's barrier skill. Get your thing. We're playing 1 more on the sideboard, just in case you want to play into those long games, green, blue. I side this in, so I go to 4 and guarantee going to hit this one later. We play 1 more Frieza, because obviously blue, green. You're going to go to the long game, you might as well put these in. We're wanting 1 overwhelm in the sideboard. I don't like overwhelms in this deck, but again, late game games where you're going to be running into like the long time games, it's good to have an extra attack. All right, baby. Dark Mass Saiyan. I put this in here for Great Saiyaman. It's literally the only deck I play this card against. It's very niche, but Great Saiyaman just hates it.
Yeah, much.
Another green counter, but this one counters and KOs a card. Very good against those 4 droppers. So they try to swing something, you KO, you negate the attack, and then you KO something else. Kuzukai against those techs against like Gamma, where they're gonna play cards during your turn. Let's not do that. We're running 1 more neg against Green Zamasu, which is going to be able to neg those cards off the field, get them off the field. 1 more Zamasu for those aggro decks.
Yeah.
1 more Find Nimbus for the aggro decks. Obviously, Vegeta, Pan, where they're going to try to swing at you so many times.
Yeah.
We're just going to go ahead and use we're just going to make sure our floodgates are there. Anyway, we're running 2 Sister Beams. Sister Beams are just in case. I rarely put them in the deck, but they're good for the fact that if you have enough cards in your hand and you're like, oh, we're going to do this, play shit during your opponent's turn, use this to untap all that energy you just used to do more stuff.
Yeah, play on our opponent's turn, stop the weenie rest, those 15k or less. Final thoughts on the deck, where you find this as a deck in the format, top yellow deck?
I place the second yellow deck. Gohan's really taking his time to control the field, but the only thing that stops this deck from taking over is the fact that you gotta have 4 less life to awaken. Other than that, it's one of the best grades. You have access to all the colors. It's not leader locked. I steamroll most people with this deck. I tend not to have an issue. Even I can't say something. You can't blame us. I mean, even Nats made this their championship card. This guy say something. I mean,
yeah, 100%.
That's what I say.
But thanks for the profile, and catch y'all later.